Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Pointy Not Sharp. Today we're going to be discussing fullers, which are the grooves that run down the blades of bayonets, knives, swords, pretty much any kind of blade. Any kind of blade where they're looking to reduce weight. Now, fullers come in a variety of different shapes and sizes, depths. You'll find shallow fullers, deep fullers, you'll have really narrow ones, really wide ones, you'll have square cut, circle cut, and then you'll have a weird cut like this, the L1A2, where it's sort of a square and a circle cut. So if you make sense of that, for reference, this is referred to as a square cut. But yeah, they come in all different shapes and sizes, and there's a lot of myths around them as well, unfortunately, which makes me pull my hair out a little bit. So I'm sure we've all heard the myth that fullers are called blood grooves and they're used to bleed the enemy while you stab them. Which is ridiculous, but we've all heard it and we're going to continue to hear it because it's just such a widely accepted truth. The other myth around them is that when you stab someone with a blade, you create a seal, and friction or suction or something causes the blade to become stuck. Definitely not the case, but the myth there is that the fuller breaks the seal and breaks the friction and allows you to pull the blade out easy. Again, that's a myth. I don't know where either of these myths have come from, but they're so widespread. I've heard them so many times throughout my life. And I'm sure that's not about to stop. It's actually quite frustrating, actually. I'll be chatting to friends and I'll be explaining a new bayonet, and I'll point out the fuller and they go, no, it's called a blood groove. I'm like, oh, don't do that. Anyway. If I had to describe them, I'd call them longitudinal grooves, swaged into the side of a blade designed to reduce weight and retain strength. That's the best definition I could find online. Now, when you do remove this material, it actually causes the blade to act a lot like an I-beam, like you have construction. And that's a shape that retains a lot of strength. So you can remove 20 to 35% of your material and still maintain pretty much all of the original strength. There might be a very minimal amount of loss of strength, the blade integrity, but it's very good. Now, if I didn't mention already, these are made by spring swaging or using a tool called a fuller. I know you use a tool called a fuller to make a fuller, go figure. But yeah, essentially you get a die or a swage, a fuller, and you place it over the blade and you hammer the shape in. It gives you a very uniform shape. I'm certain there's probably some out there that are cut, but that's certainly not the most common way, not the most effective way, and probably not the strongest way to do it either. But yeah, generally, as far as I can tell, and every bayonet in my collection, it's been swaged or it's been fullered or it's had a die used to hammer it into shape. It hasn't been cut. Anyway, guys, that's all I've got for you on fullers. So let's bring this one up here, a nice Chilean Mauser bayonet. If you're across your Mauser bayonets, you'll know that they will pretty much have the exact same blade profile and fuller. It's a very common fuller. Like my Argentine bayonet, my 1891, has the exact same fuller, just longer. Anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If I've made any mistakes or you disagree with my assessment that they're fullers and they are in fact blood grooves and you want to get into an argument in the comment section, bring it on. I can't wait. Other than that, thanks for watching and have a good day.